Hi there, Geoff C, editor Scale Modelling Now, and welcome to this bookshelf browse for this absolutely fabulous title by Roy Huxley, The Golden Years of Matchbox Art. I mean, what is not to like about this? This hardback book, about 128 pages, published Red Kite, is an absolute breeze and a trawl through memories, really fabulous memories. If you're of a certain age, you remember Matchbox kits, and I'm really pleased to see in the scale modelling world there's a big resurgence in getting hold of these older kits and rebuilding them. Given today's huge quantity of materials, paints, weathering products, everything has changed really in the hobby in the last few years, and so you can do an awful lot with some of these older kits, and of course all the boxes are adorned by Roy's fabulous artwork. And as soon as I saw this book was for sale, I'm afraid I just had to rush in there and buy one. Bit of complete indulgence, but I thought I'd just share with you very briefly what you're getting. I mean, this was one of the first ones, and Roy kindly signed the book, but it's just to die for. You know, you just see, obviously you get some good background on Roy, and I'm sure how he got involved, and then you just start to see them one after the other. You think, yeah, remember that, built it, remember that, built it, remember that. This Doodybird P51, for instance, D Mustang, I mean, I remember going out and buying that, coming back, and was quite pleased with the silver finish on it, actually. And we go on as you see them one after the other, page after page, in this beautiful quality book. I mean, God, look at that Corsair. I mean, wouldn't that just make you want to go out and buy the kit? Roy Cross did it for FX, and now you've got Roy Huxley here doing it for Matchbox. How incredible is that? Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Perfect nostalgia. And of course, Matchbox didn't just produce aircraft, although that was always my primary interest. I never really looked at much else, if I'm honest. Probably haven't done much more since. I've always been obsessed with it. I mean, God, look at this. Goodness me, look at that. Goodness, FG1 Phantom. I mean, just check out. That's one of the anniversary schemes, Treble One Squadron schemes that were produced. And then, of course, their 32nd scale range. I mean, remember that? Victor as well. And of course, they moved into airliners, and then ships, which was good to see. Many of the famous ones were produced there. And then, of course, you've got some of the armour kits. I built some of the armour too, that they were good. I think what was good about them was simply that, I mean, from my recollection, they all fitted. They fitted really well. The downside, perhaps for some, was the fact that there wasn't much detail in them. Well, fair one, I accept that. In the kits, that is. And they did have those pretty heavy panel lines, to say the least, trench lines, as they're sometimes referred to as. But you know, these days, you know, even then, you know, you can fill them, rescribe it, add a bit of detail, and that's what I'm really enjoying at the moment. Is taking some of these older kits and just having fun, adding some scratch detail, get some of the accessory sets that would probably fit some of the products. So, you know, these kits are not confined to history. You know, what this book has done for me is reawakened the desire to want to go and track down some of those old Matchbox kits. Some of them were good, so let's not lose sight of that. Let's build a few for the magazine. And thanks to Roy for producing with Red Kite an absolutely beautiful title. I hope this, and I'm sure it will just sell really well. And it deserves to. It's a fabulous trip down memory lane. Outstanding. Thanks, Roy.